Another year around the sun. Today is a special day for me, guys. Today is the day. It's my birthday. Oh, and that rhymed too. Bars.
It's Jaunti, boy.
Yes, you read the title right. This is a new episode of WVIB, which VST is better. I think we're on episode 8. And for this one, we're going to be comparing AutoTune plugins. And we're going to cover about 7 of those. These are considered the best on the market by a music company, Integrate Audio. And I decided to pinpoint what I think is best for myself. If you think that either one of these plugins shouldn't make the list, or if you think there's something else that's better, feel free to let me know in the comment section. And like I said, it's my birthday. I'm glad to be here for another year. Praise God for that. If you guys want to send me anything, it's no pressure. It's completely up to you. I'll have my information in the description below. All I ask for you guys is just, like this video and consider subscribing if you are new to the channel. If you're not subscribed, be part of the family. This is a friendly channel. We talk about music, faith, spirituality, positivity, mental health, everything that's good for the human soul. So until further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, guys, we're in Pro Tools, and we're going to be using a song called Zoom by Wes Davis and Diz. It's on all streaming platforms. These guys make songs endlessly. They're dope artists, and I work with them all the time. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check out their songs. By all means, this is a song where they rap and sing in it. Wes, he's not the best singer, but he tried his best, and they wanted me to use AutoTune. Now, AutoTune is basically vocal tuning. You're fixing exactly how the vocals are supposed to be and set with the key and scale of the instrumentation. Some people use it for style, for flavor, like T-Pain, and people just want to use it because pretty much it's part of the new norm in modern day hip hop. And for this record, we're going to be starting off from the bridge where he was actually doing a little bit of harmonizing, but you're going to hear the parts where he was actually struggling, and this is without AutoTune.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Okay, that didn't sound too bad, but it could be better. Now, for this matter, I've been using AutoTune EFX, which is a cheaper version of AutoTune Pro. I have an older version of it, so I had it for about 9 years, I believe, and I've been using it ever since. So sometimes you might not even need the most popular, expensive plugins in order to make good music, but it only depends on your knowledge of it and your experience. It's how you use it. So if anyone out there would see someone else with great equipment and they expect to believe that their music will turn out the exact same way, no. It's based on your experience. It's based on how you use it. Ninth one to say that. So far, this is the plugin that I've been using. Although I'm using the free trial version, so it completely changed the GUI. My version doesn't look nowhere near like this. So anywho, we're going to be using this one since I already have it. And this is how it came out.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Now you see? Now it's based on the key and scale what the song is in. So you take those vocals and you put them in the exact same key and scale as the beat. And depending on how they harmonize, if they're pretty close to the key, then it's going to fix those plugins automatically in real time. So without it,
tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
With it.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
See, It's not that hard. So what we're going to do is we're going to inactivate this plugin, and we're going to start off with AutoTune Pro, the big boy here. Now for this plugin, I already did a review on it. So if you guys haven't watched that yet, feel free to check it in the link in the description below, and you guys can catch up. I'll do a little small recap. AutoTune Pro, this is the biggest version of AutoTune by Artaris. And like I said in my video when I was reviewing it, take your mouse, take the cursor and put it on any parameter, and it's going to tell you exactly what that parameter does. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take the key, put it in F, and the scale and minor. And we're going to take the input tune. His voice it has a lot of bass in it, so we're going to put in low male. We're going to choose modern. We're not going to detune it. Keep the mix at 100%. The tracking at 50. And let's see what we have here.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
It doesn't sound too bad at all. You can also do it in graph mode. I'm going to record the vocals, and after that, it's going to show you exactly where the vocal's supposed to be by using the keyboard mode.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
And look where it is. Now, you could change it manually to vocal tuning, or you could just put it on automatic mode and it'll do it for you, save you all the hassle. And as for engineers, sometimes we try to find things in the most simple way possible, but sometimes doing it manually can also help you as well. So that's for AutoTune. That's why I love using AutoTune by Artaris. So that's the first one we're going to work on. Let's go to the next one. Okay, this one is by Waves. It's called Waves Tune Real Time, and this is their version of using AutoTune. This is my first time using it, so we're going to learn how to use this in a short period of time. Okay, for speed, note transitions, the tolerance, correction, the format. This is the keyboard, the range. Okay, I think Wes Davis is bass. The scale is in minor. Do they have minor or natural minor? Natural minor would be okay. The key is in F. Let's play it back.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
See? Not that hard. I just learned this in less than a minute. It's not that hard. And also, if you don't know exactly what each parameter does, read the manual. That's what it's there for. As far as for the note transitions, I brought it down to 22 milliseconds. The tolerance, I didn't mess with those, but let's see if it sounds any different.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me. Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
There it is, the time. We're basically telling this plugin how long will it take to correct those errors that Wes made in his vocals. And turn on vibrato.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
I heard a slight difference in that too. If you put it back and turn it off, check it out.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Yeah, so this is not really hard to use at all. And it's much more cheaper with Waves. You know, Waves have deals all year long. So if you guys really can't afford those very popular expensive plugins, go ahead and grab this. You know, it's not that bad. The more you learn, the more you'll be able to capture anything and make it sound good. Okay, guys, this is Crispy Tuner by Brainworks. It wasn't originally established by Brainworks. It was established by Crispy Tuner, the name of the company, and then he sold it to Brainworks. This is my main AutoTune plugin that I've been using for the last 2.5 years. It's pretty straightforward. It's just like AutoTune Pro. You take the cursor, put it on any of the parameters, and it'll explain exactly what it does. So in that way, you don't have to keep going back and forth reading the manual. I just wish every plugin can do that. But so far, you get what you pay for, and whatever you have, why not just stick with it? And if you don't like it, you'll always find something else. So far, sometimes it really depends on how I feel. Simple basically means that you're just adding the key and scale, and you're just tuning it with this. Make it sound more subtle or extreme, or if you want it in between. So with that being said, let's try simple first. F minor. Put it on all the way to 150 milliseconds. Let's see what we have here.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Now you see, that's what it sounds like. Let's see how it sounds when you turn this up.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Now I also noticed that it added a little bit of width, like it's adding some kind of chorus effect to it. That, we don't want that. So we go to advanced. And in advanced, you're pretty much doing everything manually on your own. On simple, it does it automatically. But in advanced, you're adding all your touches to it to make it sound a lot more better. So for pitch range, like I said before, West is in the bass range. Transition, you're just transitioning the pitch. How quickly the output pitch jumps to the new note after a note changes. Tightness, how closely the pitch is kept to the target note, and in correction, how much of the corrected pitch curve to actually apply to the signal. And like I said before, everything is straightforward. You just read it, understand exactly what it does by readjusting the knobs, and you're good to go.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me. Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Doesn't sound too bad at all. Like I said, in almost every AutoTune plugin, there are the same settings. There are other settings that others don't have, but it really depends on your way of tuning your vocals, or exactly what you're trying to look for, what type of sound you're looking for. And it also has his own graph as well. I don't actually use the graph mode with Crispy Tuner because it is a little bit confusing. So I'm still learning in this process. And in order to record the vocals, just press the audio back.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
And there you go. Let me get my zooming out. Okay. The graph mode is pushed in just a little bit, so I would need more space. Crispy Tuner, you can actually readjust the size, but sometimes most of the time, I don't actually use the graph mode. And it shows you what the tools are, the note drag tool, target note, no slope, pitch correction, vibrato, the split, glue, yada, yada, yada. You guys get the gist. These are other steps that you could do to add more flavor in the graph mode, but I prefer the advanced mode. The simple mode, it really depends how I feel. If I just want to just add, sometimes if I just want the plugin to do it automatically, then I'll just go ahead and do it if I'm just too lazy to do it. And then the next one, we're going to be focusing on Little AlterBoy by Sound Toys. Now, people get confused about what this actually does. Now, some people put this in the same category as auto-tune. Auto-tuning and vocal tuning, I wouldn't say they are completely the same, but they're in the same category. You're tuning a vocal, meaning you're trying to tune it in the same key and scale that's supposed to sound correctly. If you're singing on a beat and you sound off key, no one's not going to listen to it. You're going to be throwing your viewers off. Now, for this one right here, it has 3 different modes: transpose, quantize, and robot. And most likely, Little AlterBoy, you're just manipulating the sound. You're manipulating the voice to make it sound a little bit more deeper or higher. You're changing the pitch. And I do have some artists that will ask me if I can make their voice sound like Darth Vader. You basically make their voice sound a little bit more deeper. And before I even heard about these plugins years ago, I used to do everything manually through Pro Tools. That was a step-by-step process. that it took a good while just to make that happen. So for these are so much easier. It could cut your time in half, and this is how it sounds.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
And these clothes are expensive. Hey, please keep your hands off of me. You smile in my face, I can see it in your eyes. You don't really
See? And if for drive, I'm assuming it adds a little bit of distortion. So let's see how it sounds.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
And these clothes are expensive.
And that's basically what it does. You know, I wouldn't say that this could add auto-tune into your vocals. I don't believe that to be the case at all. So as for robot, this is how it would sound.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
And also, you really can't change the key and scale by using this plugin. You just actually manipulating the sound. It's like you're bending the pitch and the format of your voice. That's basically all you're doing. It's just like the same plugin from Waves when I did a review on it almost 2 years ago. I think it's called Vocal Bender. This is Soundtoys version. That's all it is.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got
hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
And this plugin doesn't even have much to choose from, so it's quite simple. There's nothing to it but to do it. It's not much to explain. So if you want to have those type of effects, that type of control over your vocals, I suggest getting this. Okay, guys, next thing we're going to be working on is called MetaTune by Slate Digital. Slate Digital is known for having some nice plugins. I suggest you guys go check them out. I read it in comment sections of other people who stated that MetaTune is where it's at. It's one of the best. So we're going to check this bad boy out and see what we're working with. I don't like when everything is so close together, especially in one part of the window. The GUI is not bad at all. We don't know what this is here. What, doubler? Oh, double. Okay, this is the leveling for doubler, and this is the leveling for doubler width. Okay. Okay, this. Okay. Oh, okay. In the middle is speed. The amount is surrounding it, and the sustain is, I guess, the whole entire thing. Doesn't really explain much about what exactly this is. It looks like an atom. This is the nucleus, I guess. Anywho, okay. Let's see how we can work this thing. Hover to set scale. Oh, okay, here we go. The sharps, the flats. Okay, we're going to put it on F minor. It's on minor. Okay. And what is these? Okay. The note, note stabilizer does not change short detect notes, introduces latency. Oh. Okay, put none for the time being. Okay, we have low latency is already enabled. So let's see what we're working with.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Not bad, not bad. This is the speed. Let's turn that bad boy up.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Not bad at all. Not bad. Let's check the sustain. Change the speed value based on note length. Let's see.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Okay.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Okay, let's check the note stabilizer and see exactly if this makes much of a difference at all.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me. And these clothes are expensive.
Well, I wouldn't use any of that. But let's see. The in and out heat maps. Not so sure what that is. What is that exactly?
Tell me that y'all for me.
Oh, all right. Duh. Detect notes. Okay. So basically, these are the graphics where it's letting you know, okay, if you want to see the in and out heat maps, you can turn that off or turn it back on.
Tell me that y'all for me.
Okay. Now I see why this is on the right and these are on the left. Okay, select notes, minor.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Let me put it back to sustain and turn the speed down a little bit. So far, so good. I'm actually digging it. Okay, let's check out the doubler.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me. And
Okay, it doesn't sound bad. I wouldn't add that though. Let's see.
tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Oh, now I see. What is this? Oh, okay. Now I see.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Wow, that's amazing. The presets. Let's check out the presets. Where can I find them? Okay, hip hop. Let's choose hip hop. Okay, melodic rap lead. Let's try that.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
I'm digging this. They got some for ad libs. Wow, that's crazy. All right, okay. I'm digging this one. Yeah, I would definitely call this one of the nicest plugins for auto tuning. Okay, guys, now this is Melodyne. This is what I use for vocal tuning. For those who are not very good at singing, but they want to harmonize and sound pretty good, this is what I use. Unfortunately, Melodyne it doesn't fix the problem automatically. It doesn't fix the problem in real time. So you got to do things manually. You have to fix it yourself. And basically what I do is before I start, I choose the right key and scale, F minor. Whew. Cause this one, it does take a lot. I mean, vocal tuning is time consuming. That rhymed. Bars. So let's give it a shot. Transfer, recording, press play.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Okay, and all of a sudden, it does that. Now, it's basically showing you what we saw before in Auto-Tune Pro and Crispy Tuner. And in Melodyne, it's very straightforward. And there are times that I like using Melodyne because it's so much simpler. I mean, once you click on it and drag it, you can hear exactly what the sounds are. We want to get it as close as possible for him to be on point, in sync, and on key with the beat.
Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gonna go to war for me.
Now, this right here, we want to focus on this part. He was pretty off. So let's go up.
War.
My biggest problem with Melodyne is that it does have a undo and redo shortcut. It'll undo whatever I did in Pro Tools rather than Melodyne. And that's one thing I don't like about Melodyne. Sometimes, because Melodyne is also a standalone plugin as well, but it doesn't fully and completely work in Pro Tools when it comes to undoing and redoing. So I have to like do it the old fashioned way, put it back where it was before. And when you double click on it, it's going to put exactly where Melodyne believes where it should be.
War for me.
War for me. War for me.
Me. War for me.
Okay, that's pretty close. That's close enough.
War for me. War for me. Tell me that y'all 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 for me. I'm a West Side. Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side. Me. Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gon' go to war for me. Tell me that y'all for me. I'm a West Side nigga, but I got hitters uptown that's gon' go to war for me.
And that's all you're doing. Vocal tuning, it does take a lot of time. So imagine doing the entire verse, the choruses, the ad-libs, the stacks, the harmonies. It's a lot of work, but sometimes it's worth it if you know exactly what you're doing. That's pretty much the process of vocal tuning. Auto tuning, you're tuning the vocals automatically. That's what auto is short for, automatic. Vocal tuning, you're doing things from scratch. Okay, guys, last but not least, Pitchmap. Not so sure what this is, but this was on the list on that website. Never heard of this before, so we want to give this a shot. It looks very confusing because there's keyboards on the bottom and right. Wow, and even at the top, I didn't even realize that. Okay, we're gonna see how this sounds. Okay, let's see if it'll tell us what it does by using the cursor. Okay, whoa. Right across the whole entire screen? This sets the pitch. Really? Right across the whole screen? How do you expect us to read everything from the left side to the right side of the screen? Okay, that's the threshold. So does it react as a threshold like a compressor? This sets the pitch deviation from the... Okay, fill. Fill adds back in all the minutes deviations from the closest pitch. Lowest values iron. Purify. It determines the amount by which transients and notes are included in the correction. Let's leave it at that. Glide. How are we supposed to read all of that in a short period of time? And that's even more, but it ends right there. Okay, oh my gosh, man. It determines the resolution applied to resolving the interference between adjacent opponents. Is that what it said? I'm not going back. Anywho, key transfer. Let's choose F minor. Natural minor. Okay. Wait, am I tripping? Maybe this is for instrumentation, because I realize it's the algorithm. Let's put it on natural. I'm not so sure exactly what these supposed to do. And this is supposed to be on the list for best auto-tune plugins?
Tell me that y'all for me.
Man, I can't stop cringing. All right, let's see how this will sound on the beat. You guys really don't have any presets? Preset. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you see how everything is so close together that really throws me off. And that's very hard to see right there, especially for first time users. We can't even see that. My eyes are bad enough already. Dang, I just pretty much remixed the whole entire beat. Let's try something else, shall we? Bars. Stop. doesn't sound too bad at all. I mean, maybe I would use this for beats, but as for vocals, I'm not so sure. It really depends on what you use it for, because I can see some EDM producers, future bass, techno type of producers would use something like this. It was really not my cup of tea. But so far, I mean, like I said, every plugin might not be your type of product to use, but it's also useful for something. What do you guys think of these plugins? What do you guys prefer to be the best out of these 7? For me, I'm old school. I'm pretty straightforward. I would choose either AutoTune Pro, AutoTune EFX, Crispy Tuner. Waves is not bad at all. MetaTune is not bad at all either. I'm gonna keep it real. All of them are not bad. My least favorite out of the 7 is Pitchmap. Melodyne should have AutoTune. They should be able to do things automatically, but I'm so old school. I've done everything manually myself. So let me know in the comment section below. Any comments, questions, concerns, hit me up. Your boy will get back to you soon as possible. Once again, it's your boy Jaunti. I'm signing off. You guys have a blessed one. I love you. God loves you more. Stay blessed. What was that last thing I was supposed to say? Oh, peace out.